The IKEA Business Network is now open for small businesses and entrepreneurs. Join for free today to get access to interior design services to help you make the most of your workspace, employee well-being benefits to help you and your people grow, and amazing discounts on travel, insurance, and IKEA purchases, deliveries, and more. Take your small business to the next level when you sign up for the IKEA Business Network for free today by searching IKEA Business Network.
This is Optimal Work Daily, episode 1370, Why You Should Stop Using Due Dates, by Pullein of carlpullein.com. And I am Dan, and welcome to Optimal Work Daily. I'm your host and narrator here, and I'm with you every single day reading from these great blogs that cover all sorts of work-related topics. So we're going to get right to our content now as we optimize your life. Why You Should Stop Using Due Dates, by Pullein of carlpullein.com. When you use due dates in your to-do list manager for everything, your due dates become meaningless. One of the best features of any digital to-do list is that you can add a due date to any task, and that task will then appear on your to-do list on the date you set. It means you can date and forget. However, this can lead to bigger problems. Most of these due dates are not due dates. The date you set is not the date the task is due. It is just the date you think you will be able to complete it. And that would be true if that was the only task you had to complete on that date. But as you are randomly adding dates to tasks, you are going to have a lot more tasks that are quote-unquote due that day, but are not really due that day. When you have a list of tasks for the day that are not due, your daily to-do list loses its power. There's no sense of urgency, and a lot of those tasks will be rescheduled for another random date in the future, and the cycle is repeated. Now, several things are happening here. The first is you do not trust your system, which is why you are dating everything. And secondly, you are unlikely to be doing a weekly review, or if you are not consistently doing a weekly review. Here are a few ways to develop better trust in your system and help you to stop feeling you have to date everything. Number 1, the weekly review. The weekly review is where once you have reviewed all your projects and appointments for next week, you are in a much better informed state on what you can do next week. You also know which projects are close to their due dates, and you can make informed choices about what you will do on a particular day based on where you will be, who you will be with, and what tools you have with you. When you are doing a full weekly review each week, your trust in the system gives you the security to know that nothing is being missed, and the dates you have set for tasks are meaningful and are genuinely due on that day. You are also much more aware of what's going on a particular day, and you can make sure you are not overloading yourself with tasks on days where you have back-to-back meetings or perhaps are doing a training course or on holiday. 2, the daily mini review. Our weeks are not static. Things change. Appointments get canceled, meetings are postponed, and new commitments are made. While the weekly review gives you some perspective on what is likely to happen during the week, because things are fluid and changes are happening every day, reviewing the tasks you have assigned yourself for the next day before you close down the day helps to keep your daily to-do list relevant and meaningful. If, for example, your boss informs you a project you thought was due next month has now been moved forward and needs completing by the end of the week, that will change everything you had planned during your last weekly review. It means you can reassess what you planned out for the rest of the week and make the necessary changes. Now, if you still feel uncomfortable not dating everything, there are a few more things you can do. 3, create reminder tasks. There are tasks that come up every once in a while that remind you to check a particular project. For example, if you have a slow-moving project that's due in 2 months, you can add a repeating task inside the project that comes up once a week that tells you to review the project. I write these tasks like this: Reminder, in parentheses, review project X. The reminder at the beginning of the task informs me I do not have to do it, but it alerts me to check the project if I feel I need to. I don't use many of these, but when I do, they give me the peace of mind knowing that nothing is being missed and I'm always on top of my projects. 4, use tags, labels, and contexts. One set of tasks I see a lot of people dating are calls and emails. Now, most of these are dated just so they're not forgotten, yet they do not have to be done on that specific day. It is far better to create a tag, label, or context for these and create a single daily repeating task to tell you to check these tags, labels, or contexts. Doing it this way reduces your daily task list, yet still allows you to make a judgment about whether a call needs to be made or an email sent without having several of these cluttering up your daily to-do list. And 5, use the 2+8 prioritization technique. The 2+8 prioritization technique restricts you to just 10 tasks a day. 2 of those tasks are objective tasks that must be done, and the remaining 8 are those tasks that need to be done today, but it wouldn't be the end of the world if they were not done. When you restrict yourself to only allowing 10 tasks per day, not including your routine tasks, those tasks that just need doing on specific days but do not drive your projects or goals forward, you are being much more realistic about what you can achieve each day, and you allow yourself enough flexibility to handle any issues that arise throughout the day. This technique forces you to be selective about what you will do each day and forms part of your daily mini review. It's a great way to prioritize your day and leaves you safe in the knowledge that what is on your daily list is meaningful and will have a positive impact on your day and projects. If you want to feel less stressed, less overwhelmed, and be more productive, stop dating everything. Trust your system. Make your weekly review a priority never to be missed and adopt the 2+8 prioritization technique. You will feel much more in control, and the trust you have in your system will give you the peace of mind of knowing you are on top of everything. You just listened to the post titled, "Why You Should Stop Using Due Dates" by Pullein of Pullein.com. When it comes to hiring, don't go searching for the one. Just meet your match with Indeed. Indeed is your matching and hiring platform with over 350 million global monthly visitors and a matching engine that helps you find quality candidates fast. Ditch the busy work. Use Indeed for scheduling, screening, and messaging. 93% of employers agree Indeed delivers the highest quality matches compared to other job sites. One of the things I love about Indeed is that it filters out incompatible applicants. So when you're hiring, the process is much faster and you only have to consider applicants that are already likely to be a great fit. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/startup. So just go to Indeed.com/startup right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Indeed.com/startup. Terms and conditions apply. Need to hire? You need Indeed.
The IKEA Business Network is now open for small businesses and entrepreneurs. Join for free today to get access to interior design services to help you make the most of your workspace, employee well-being benefits to help you and your people grow, and amazing discounts on travel, insurance, and IKEA purchases, deliveries, and more. Take your small business to the next level when you sign up for the IKEA Business Network for free today by searching IKEA Business Network.
And thanks to Carl for letting us share the articles from his site on a regular basis here on the show. Carl is a renowned productivity and time management coach who's helped thousands of people around the world get better at managing their time and become more productive using technology they carry around with them every day. You can check out his podcast, which is called The Working With Podcast. And Carl has written 3 books on productivity and time management that you can check out. He's also got a couple of courses that he offers. They're called Time and Life Mastery and Your Digital Life. His purpose is to help people learn how to manage their time so they can enjoy their lives and build a life they are truly proud of. He's also featured on Optimal Living Daily, so you can check that show out for more from Carl, and be sure to come by Pullein.com to show your support. But that's going to do it for today. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will of course be here reading to you tomorrow, and that is where your optimal life awaits.